Have you ever noticed something quietly remarkable? The people who live the longest lives in the world don't usually begin their mornings with pills or supplements or complicated health routines. They begin with something far simpler. They begin with water, not expensive water, not the kind with bold labels or loud promises, just simple water, often warm, the kind that might already be waiting for you right there in your kitchen. And that detail matters more than most people realize. Because after a long night of sleep, your body wakes up slightly dehydrated. Blood is thicker, circulation is slower, your digestive system is still quiet, almost hesitant. According to research published in journals of gerontology and physiology, even mild dehydration in adults over 50 can affect blood pressure regulation, digestion, and how efficiently your cells produce energy. So when you drink the right kind of water at the right moment in the morning, you're not forcing the body to change. You're simply giving it permission to return to balance. That's why many long-lived cultures, from Okinawa to parts of the Mediterranean, treat morning hydration not as a habit, but as a ritual of respect for the body. And today, I'd like to share something very simple with you. 5 morning drinks, nothing complicated, nothing extreme. Just 5 types of water that many older adults have quietly relied on for decades to sleep more deeply, digest more comfortably, and move through their later years with greater ease and resilience. Not to chase longevity, but to support the life you're already living. Let's begin slowly and thoughtfully together. Part 1. Warm water. The quiet foundation of health in the morning. Right after you wake up, your body isn't fully awake yet. It's more like a house early in the morning. Before the lights are on, before the doors are open, your blood is moving a little slower, your stomach is still resting, your organs are waiting for a gentle signal that it's safe to begin the day. And that signal doesn't have to be complicated. It can be as simple as a glass of warm water. When you drink warm water in the morning, you're not trying to fix your body. You're simply telling it there's no rush. The warmth helps blood vessels relax instead of constrict. Circulation becomes smoother. Your heart doesn't have to work as hard right away. Studies in age-related physiology show that sudden cold exposure, even from cold drinks, can briefly raise blood pressure and stress the cardiovascular system, especially in adults over 50. Warm water does the opposite. It eases the transition from rest to movement. Your digestive system responds too. After hours without food or fluid, the lining of the stomach is sensitive. Cold water can feel abrupt, almost shocking. Warm water feels welcoming. It gently wakes up digestion, encourages natural bowel movement, and helps the body begin releasing what it no longer needs. Many older adults notice that after a few weeks of starting their day with warm water, their stomach feels lighter, their mornings feel less stiff, and that heavy, sluggish feeling begins to fade. And yet, so many of us still reach for cold water first thing in the morning, simply out of habit. But as we get older, our bodies don't respond well to sudden changes anymore. They prefer gentleness. They thrive on consistency. They heal best when they feel supported, not rushed. That's why warm water is such a powerful beginning. No additives, no special formula, no effort at all, just a glass of warm water, taken slowly, with a quiet breath. And sometimes that small act of kindness toward your body sets the tone for the entire day. Because health, especially later in life, isn't about doing more. It's about learning how to be a little more gentle with the body that has carried you this far. Part 2. Warm honey water. Nourishment, not medicine. Once the body has been gently awakened by warm water, some mornings ask for a little more care. Not more stimulation, not more caffeine, just a touch of nourishment. That's where warm honey water quietly comes in. Honey has been used for centuries, not as a cure, but as a form of support, something that works with the body, not against it. Natural honey contains small amounts of minerals, enzymes, and antioxidants that help calm low-grade inflammation, something many adults over 50 live with every day without realizing it. Modern research has shown that honey can help regulate gut bacteria and gently support immune function, which becomes especially important as digestion slows with age. When you stir a spoonful of honey into warm water, you're not creating a health drink, you're creating balance. The warmth relaxes the digestive tract. The honey provides a steady, gentle source of energy, not a spike, not a crash. Many older adults notice that warm honey water helps with something very common after 50. That dry, uncomfortable feeling in the throat in the morning, the sense of emptiness that coffee alone doesn't solve, or mild constipation that comes from dehydration overnight. And there's another quiet benefit. Honey can help stabilize blood sugar in a way that refined sugar cannot, especially when taken in small amounts and paired with warm water. This is why many people find they feel less shaky, less irritable, and more steady after drinking it. Of course, moderation matters. 1 teaspoon, maybe 2. That's enough. This isn't about sweetness. It's about gentle nourishment. Warm honey water doesn't push the body to perform. It doesn't demand energy. It offers support, the kind your body recognizes. And for many people, that small morning ritual becomes more than a habit. It becomes a moment of care, a reminder that health, especially later in life, is built not through force, but through consistency and kindness. If warm water is how you wake the body, warm honey water is how you tell it you're safe and you're supported. And that makes all the difference as the day begins. Part 3, warm lemon water, cleansing, but only when used wisely. After warm water wakes the body and warm honey water nourishes it, some mornings ask for clarity, a sense of lightness, a quiet reset. That's where warm lemon water often enters the conversation. Lemon has a long reputation for cleansing the body, but this is where we need to slow down and be honest. Lemon is helpful, but only when it's used gently. As we age, our digestive system becomes more sensitive. The stomach lining is thinner. Acid balance matters more than it used to. That's why drinking lemon juice straight, or drinking it cold, can do more harm than good, especially after 50. But when lemon is added in small amounts to warm water, something different happens. The warmth helps relax the stomach. The lemon gently stimulates digestive enzymes, and the liver receives a mild signal to begin its natural detox processes. Not forced, not extreme. Lemons are rich in vitamin C, which plays an important role in immune health and tissue repair, both of which decline gradually with age. Research has shown that even modest vitamin C intake in the morning can support vascular function and reduce oxidative stress, a key contributor to aging and inflammation. Many older adults notice that warm lemon water helps reduce that heavy feeling in the abdomen, improves regularity, and brings a subtle sense of alertness without the jittery effect of caffeine. But there's an important detail that often gets overlooked. Lemon water should never be taken harshly. A splash of lemon, not a squeeze, and ideally paired with a little honey to soften the acidity and protect the stomach lining. And it should never be the very first thing you drink if your stomach is completely empty and sensitive. Used this way, warm lemon water doesn't cleanse you overnight. It supports what your body already knows how to do. Because true detoxification doesn't come from forcing the body. It comes from creating the right conditions and then letting the body do its work, quietly, efficiently, and on its own timeline. Warm lemon water, when respected, can be a helpful companion in that process. Not a miracle, not a shortcut, just another gentle step toward feeling lighter, clearer, and more at ease as your day begins. Part 4. Peppermint tea. Relief for the body and the mind. After we gently wake the body and support digestion from within, there's another part of health that often gets overlooked as we age. Tension, not the kind you always feel in your muscles, but the quiet tension that settles into the nervous system. Many adults over 50 carry it without realizing. A tight stomach, shallow breathing, a subtle sense of restlessness that lingers through the morning. This is where peppermint tea can be surprisingly helpful. Peppermint has been studied for its natural ability to relax smooth muscle in the digestive tract. Clinical research has shown that peppermint oil, in gentle doses, can reduce bloating, gas, and abdominal discomfort by calming intestinal spasms. When peppermint is taken as a warm tea, the effect is slower but softer. The warmth signals relaxation. The aroma reaches the brain through the olfactory system, which is closely linked to mood and stress regulation. That's why just the smell of peppermint often brings a sense of relief before the first sip is even finished. For many older adults, peppermint tea helps ease digestion after years of heaviness, reflux, or discomfort. But it also does something else, quietly. It helps reduce the urge to snack mindlessly. That gentle, minty flavor tends to satisfy the senses, making it easier to listen to true hunger rather than habit. And unlike coffee, peppermint doesn't stimulate the heart or raise blood pressure. It calms without sedating. It refreshes without pushing. That balance is important later in life. Peppermint tea isn't meant to energize you. It's meant to unburden you, to let the body breathe a little easier, to let the gut relax, to let the morning unfold without tension. Sometimes feeling better isn't about adding more energy. It's about removing what's weighing you down, and peppermint tea in its quiet way helps do exactly that. Chamomile or jasmine. Tea supporting rest, even at the start of the day. As we get older, health is no longer just about what we eat or drink. It's about how well we rest, not only at night, but within the nervous system itself. Many people over 50 sleep less deeply than they used to. They wake up more often. They feel alert, but not truly rested. That's why teas like chamomile and jasmine have quietly remained part of traditional wellness practices across cultures for centuries. Not because they force sleep, but because they invite calm. Chamomile contains compounds such as apigenin, which research has shown can bind to receptors in the brain associated with relaxation and sleep quality. It doesn't act like a sedative. It simply lowers the background noise in the nervous system. Jasmine works in a slightly different way. Its aroma has been shown to reduce heart rate and promote parasympathetic nervous system activity, the part of the body responsible for rest, digestion, and repair. For older adults, this matters deeply because chronic low-grade stress, even when unnoticed, can interfere with digestion, immunity, and sleep cycles. A warm cup of chamomile or jasmine tea in the morning is not about getting sleepy. It's about starting the day from a place of steadiness rather than tension. Many people notice that when they begin the day calmly, their digestion improves, their breathing deepens, and their energy lasts longer into the afternoon. There's a small but meaningful detail worth mentioning. Whole flower buds, not crushed or overly processed, tend to preserve more of the plant's natural compounds. This is especially true for jasmine, chamomile, and rose teas. It's another reminder that health doesn't have to be aggressive to be effective. Sometimes the body responds best when we choose softness over stimulation. Chamomile and jasmine tea offer that softness, not as a solution, not as a promise, but as a quiet support, one that helps the body remember how to rest, how to regulate, and how to move through the day with a little more ease. And at this stage of life, that kind of ease is often what matters most. If there's one thing I hope you take with you from this video, it's this. Health, especially later in life, doesn't come from doing more. It comes from doing things more gently and more consistently. A glass of warm water, a little honey, a touch of lemon, a cup of peppermint, chamomile, or jasmine tea. None of these are dramatic. None of them promise miracles, and that's exactly why they work. Because your body after 50 is no longer asking to be pushed. It's asking to be listened to. When you start your morning this way, you're not chasing longevity. You're creating conditions where the body can regulate itself, where digestion becomes smoother, circulation becomes steadier, and the nervous system feels safe enough to rest and repair. And those small moments add up over weeks, over months, over years. You don't need to do all 5, and you don't need to be perfect. Just choose one. Make it a ritual, not a rule. Sit quietly. Take a breath. Let your body catch up with you. If this video spoke to you, I invite you to share it with someone you care about. A spouse, a friend, a parent. And if you feel comfortable, leave a comment below and tell me, which drink feels right for you in the morning? I read every comment, and I'm grateful you spent these few quiet minutes with me today. Take care of yourself and start tomorrow, gently.